What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Strikers 1945 Collection. Now when I first saw this game on the pre-register, I was just thinking that this was a collection of some of the more iconic shoot-em-ups and bullet hells of yesteryear just simply ported to the mobile platform, and I wasn't even going to give this game a second look. And then I gave it a second look. I started taking a look at some of the screenshots, doing a little bit of detectiveness, and I saw that the screenshots had autoplay buttons, and I was like, well, you know what? That's funny. I don't think that these games had autoplay back in the 80s, right? So I'm like, what actually is Strikers 1945 Collection? Well, it's one part shoot 'em up bullet hell and another part idle merging. Now, if you saw some of my videos earlier this year when I was playing games like, those idle merge dragon games, and then more recently that Hero Ball Z game, it's pretty much exactly like that, believe it or not. It's very, very strange. So I have a couple that I'm gonna go ahead and merge together. So I go ahead and merge those two together there. I just got a space bomber. So it looks like something out of Mario. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It looks like Bowser's little, what the? That was weird. Gunbird 2. So I'm merging things together. I'm getting some of the iconic ships from some of these games. I'm not very familiar with any of those games, so I'll just have to take the game's word on it that those are where the ships came from. But that's about it. As you guys can see, you merge together these little gems. You summon them by spamming this button right over here. You get crystals. You merge them together. As they merge together, they get bigger and bigger crystals. So eventually you get to a point where you can actually summon some of these iconic ships. You then want to combine them together. That will allow you to merge them, which will allow you to go up in rankings and make them stronger and stronger and stronger as you idle and sit back and watch you basically do nothing. That is the meat and potatoes of the main game. However, I would be remiss to say that the game does actually have a little bit of manual shoot 'em up action. And these games are actually kind of popular. That idle merge dragon game I was just talking about, Hero Ball Z, actually have a nice little small niche community that do like these games. So I'm not gonna disparage the game for being something that I thought it was gonna be when it was advertised as something clearly different. So we're not gonna disparage 1945 Collection for that. So as you guys can see, we're just kind of merging these little crystals together. If I get to a point where I kind of am right now, and this is a little too hard for me to defeat these stages, I can go ahead and return to base. And this is where you get a nice preview of all of the games where this game kind of draws content from. So Gunbird, Strikers 1945, Dragon Blaze, and then whatever this game is. So let's go to Gunbird because this lady is smiling at me in some very creepy manner. So we'll go jump on over here, we'll reset our stages back down to 1, and then we'll rinse and repeat them. Build up a bunch of power, kill a bunch of enemies, merge a bunch of ships together, get new ships, rinse and repeat them. Now, if you want to do some more hands-on gameplay, you can jump into one of these dungeons here, and as you guys can see, now it's just one ship. In the merge part of the game, there's no way that you can manually control all 4 or 5, and I think it goes up to like 6 ships altogether. There's no way you can manually move those around to avoid gunfire and things of that nature. That's not what that gameplay mode's all about. That gameplay mode is all about eating bullets, merging, and building resources. This is where you actually, if you're into the shoot 'em up genre, if you're into bullet hells, this is where you actually get to take control of your ship and show off your skill. So we'll go ahead and just kind of run through this stage here. See if I can't embarrass myself here. All right, very, very nice. And of course, if you're strong enough, you can probably just force your way through this. But we'll see. Here comes one of the bosses here. We'll just go right around, buddy. You left a big hole in your offense, my friend. Up. Look at that, look at that. Look at FG go, gamer activated. You love to see it. But that's that. And I guess you have to kind of personally weigh, do you want to have to deal with the idle aspect of the game, the idle merge aspect of the game to get to things like this? Or would you rather just download, a built for purpose shoot 'em up bullet hell game that is like more of an offline experience? Maybe you pay for it one time and then you're done. You're probably much better off if that's the type of game that you're looking for. If this is what you're looking for, this type of gameplay, I don't know why you would play this gameplay with it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the people that play these games to a high level have a ton of skill, and I don't think they would be really appreciate the idle pay to win aspect of these games at all. You know what I mean? So it's just a weird collection of gameplay types. And that's kind of been the thing on my last two videos here. It's just a weird collection of genres. Is that where we are in mobile right now, where game developers are just like, you know what, screw it. Let's just combine stuff together. Let's see what happens. And you know, I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it on paper because you never know, that might kind of spawn something very, very interesting. You don't always have to reinvent the wheel. Sometimes you just got to put 3 more wheels on the car. You know what I'm talking about? Write that down. You can keep it. Dude, I'm like destroying this one. Easy, easy claps. We'll take our little power-ups here. Just completely fill the stage. Very, very nice. We're about to get a quest here complete. One of my quests was to defeat 2 bosses. That is the second boss. We got ourselves a reward. I can't really click. I mean, I might as well just click on it right there. Look at that. We got that guy. So once again, if you know anything about these games, these people might be familiar to you, but for me, I have no idea. Right now, we're just doing like an infinite tower mode, as all these hero collector games have to have. The game wants me to return back to base. Why, man? I was just having some fun. For whatever reason, I got my reward there. It wants me to do the Purify Samurai Aces. So let's just go ahead and let the game bring us on over. The game does have this massive kind of talent tree here that's going to give you all types of, you know, passive bonuses depending on which ship and which game those ships came from. So there you go. There, got ourselves a nice little reward. And now our new quest is to destroy at least 40 enemies. So let's go to Dragon Blaze here. Jump on into this stage and rinse and repitan. Just like all these games, of course, there are going to be a little bit of summonings that we can do here. So Strikers 1999. So it's not just Strikers 1945 Collection. What a weird name for this game. I feel like they could have made a better name for it. So that was just like a little silver chest. Here's a golden chest. There goes a Striker 1945 ship. I'm not going to be back, so I'm just going to go ahead and burn some of my Cash Shop gems. We got Sonya there. Or Sonya. There goes Ash. There goes Rob. Just Rob. All right, that guy. A legendary. Is that what that is? Legendary rare? LR? Is that what that is? Super rare. I guess that's legendary rare. We're gonna go with that. We might have some new ships here to mess with. So let's go over here. Sort by rarity. Are those like low rarity people? I don't even see them. But we do have this ship here, so let's go ahead and level him up, and I'll show you the upgrade process. So of course, as you idle, you're gonna get this currency right over here. It even has a dragon icon, it looks like. I feel like this game has a lot in common, almost an uncanny amount in common with those idle dragon games. But as you get duplicates, you can increase your rarity. This is kind of wild. Each one of the stars actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars within it. So as you get duplicates, you have to fill out the star first before you go to the second star. So quite a bunch of stars within a star in this game. You also have passive bonuses that you can increase as well if I choose to. Just make this ship extra strong. Very, very nice. And that is about it. If you get a bunch of ships that you don't really care about, you can always merge them together to make other ships if you choose to. What else is in the game? That's pretty much it. The core idle gameplay here, the dungeons where you can actually take control, but as you guys can see, there is a limited amount of entries to do that. So once you do your 3 entries of dungeon, once you do your 3 entries of Infinity Tower, you're pretty much done. And that's pretty much it. There is an arena that opens up a little bit later, so if you want to get your PvP on, I guess, you can. And I just burned out all of my auto, so I cannot auto anymore. I've used all my autoplay for the day, so now I actually have to play this game. Look at this. This is what I have to actually do. See this? A lot of fun. Merge them together. Spawn, 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 spawn. Merge, merge. Get those 2 yellows together. Man, whew. 2 reds, spawn, 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 spawn. Get my 2 greens together, and yeah, that's pretty much the game. I don't think this is gonna win over anybody's mind here. So that is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, my name is FG3000. That was a look at 1945 Collection, and I will see you guys in the next video. How close am I to getting another thing? I didn't even use this fever mode thing. There goes our fever mode. That just boosts us to the stage that I know how that works. If we do return to base, I'm pretty sure I know how this fever mode works. return the base. Let's go to Strikers 1945. And I think right now I'm on stage 1 out of 48. If I hit this button, it should zoom me. It just zooms me forward 10 stages or something. I don't know. Yeah, it zooms me forward 10 stages. Got it. But that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is FG3000. See you guys in the next video. Later.